Alright, you're welcome back to FRTN Worldwide News Entertainment. Tension as organizer insists on today's protest at Lekki Tollgate. The police in show of force, 20 security around Lekki. Alright, first up, Akombi and Segun James. There's an acceptance over today's planned protest by the youth under the aegis of the EndSARS movement at the Lekki Ajah Tollgate in Lagos. The epicenter of the last October EndSARS protest, following the federal government tweet to crush any protester and the instance of the organizer to go ahead with their action. Alright, at the same time, the still using the social media promoters of Lekki Tollgate movement in a defeat move spent most of the yesterday mobilizing youth for the protest to express their displeasure over approval for the reopening of the Tollgate Plaza. In response to the call for the protest, a counter-protest group tagged Defend Lagos was also active on social media, countering the EndSARS protester amidst heavy presence of the security force at the Lekki Tollgate. Briefly, the police last night dispatched teams of operatives along the Lekki corridor and the Rape Response Squad (RRS) of the Lagos State Police Command confirmed the deployment. CSP Yinka Egbeyemi is presently leading a team of police officers on a showing of force to Lekki Tollgate, Admiralty Plaza, Obalende Ikoyi Jakonde roundabout, and other areas in Etiosa. RRS tweeted last night, as at the time of going press, mobilization from the protests have reached a fever pitch on the social media, especially Twitter, with the organizers calling the bluff of the police to dislodge and arrest any protester at the venue. Briefly, whoever not taking any chance, a crash team of the on uniform policemen are taking position in a strategic location at the venue of the planned protest since yesterday morning, with a police search disclosing that the effort of the on uniform men were being complemented by the presence of the some planned clothed policemen and men of the Department of State Security. At the same time, some members of the public who are passing through the Admiralty Way, Lekki venue of the planned protest have been taken to Twitter to warn potential protesters to avoid the Lekki Tollgate because of the heavy presence of the security force in the area as early as yesterday morning. A resident of Lekki area of Lagos who identified himself as Maurice Moyen in her Twitter said she saw about the 3 trucks of the heavily armed security force at the tollgate yesterday morning near the Lekki Tollgate, observing 3 trucks of the heavily armed security force at the venue. Let us apply common sense, she Twitter said. Her story was corroborated by another resident, Christina. She tweeted, "Just passed by the Lekki Tollgate and all I can say is please stay at home tomorrow. They are all already at least their truck parked 3 with on uniform officers. God help us." Okay, this one said his own Nangi Adoki. Another Twitter user said, "Please by the Lekki Tollgate just now and there's armed military truck. See how you people are giving these people extra work. No peace for the wicked. Then go be there for the rest of their life. Mondays." Alright, at the same time, this one said, on this part, Kevin Odezi or Odense warned the protester to stay away from the Lekki Tollgate given the heavy presence of the police. He tweeted, "If you know what is good for you, stay away from the Lekki Tollgate at its virus tomorrow. There will be a rematch with the powers that be one day, but tomorrow is not that day." He can't as earlier here, let in here. Alright, at the same time, join the League of the Corporate Organization kicking against the protest. Is the management of the company in the charge of the Lekki Tollgate Plaza Lekki Concession Company (LCC). The company appeals to the Nigerian youth to refrain from the plan, occupy Lekki tollgate protest and the defend Lagos counter-protest slanted to the hold at the tollgate this morning. In a statement released by the company yesterday, the managing director of LCC Yomi Omoruwasan urged leaders of the movement planning of a protest at its destroyed Admiralty Circle Toll Plaza, giving the peace chance. He added that if LCC did not return to the full operation with the shortest possible time, it would be result in loss of jobs for the LCC, over 500 direct staff and thousands of others across its business venue chain. Speaking on the planned protest, Omowumi said LCC was distressed by the reaction as there is need to act further, losing being inquiry by the company as an aftermath of the October 2020 incident. Last weekend, a decision by the Lagos Judicial Panel of Inquiry to return the tollgate to the LCC had generated strong reaction from the youth movement, with a group threatening to occupy it and another pledging to defend it. We are undistressed by the reaction the decision of panel has elicited from some members of the public, and they are resolving to again forceful taking over the already destroyed plaza on Saturday, 13 January 2021. It was in a bid to hide further losses, especially given our subsisting financial commitment to local and foreign leaders, alright, including the African Development Bank (AFDB), that we approached the Lagos Judicial Panel of Inquiry from the permission to respond our facilities, Omowumi said. He added that the company approached the Lagos Judicial Panel of Inquiry to the return to the tollgate to it in the good faith and the stem its losses. Omowumi said the company refrained from the making comments since the Lekki shooting incident of October 2020 because of the heated tempers. At the same time, the director, who referred to the shooting incident as an unfortunately event, said the LCC was also a victim of unfortunately circumstances. The Lekki toll gate not have been operational since the night of October 2020 following the shooting of unnamed protesters by the officers of the Nigerian Army. Alright, the ruling to reopen the Lekki Tollgate Plaza, which was deserted by some members of the panel, has generated controversies among the Nigerian youth, resulting in the protest and the counter-protest slanted from today. Alright, what people are trying to bring out on this news right now is that they are trying to give all the youth a detail that they should stay at home because all the security are the full of the Lekki toll gate right now, in case you don't know. Alright, according to what the Kevin said on his own Twitter, if you know what is good for you, stay away from Lekki toll gate and its environment. Tomorrow this will match with the power that be one day, but tomorrow is not that day. It had been early let hear. Alright, what this one said also speak his own out that all the protesters must stay away from the Lekki toll gate because everywhere have the full of the security. According to the word this one said, at the same time, we are still not the matter. Thanks to be with our Faruti and Worldwide News Entertainment.